Welcome back, everybody, to Mario Kart Special versus Race. In the last part, in case you probably didn't watch it or something, which I don't understand why, because this is going to be on YouTube in the future. We didn't exactly have a good start for the Team Human. We actually got the positionings of 6th, then 10th, then 5th, then 10th again. As we move... Oh, hang on. I'm going to pause it over here. I tried my very hardest to actually change the settings from steering wheel mode to nunchuck mode, but the game just doesn't want to cooperate. Because I remember yesterday, it allowed me to change from nunchuck mode to Wii remote form, no problem. But I don't know why it's refusing to change back today. I don't know why. But anyway, moving along now to see if Team Human, such as myself, can actually pull something out of the bag, because we had a very terrible start. But fortunately though, this is a 32 versus race, so all can still change. You never ever know. Because you best bring your flashlights with you and avoid being detected by the booze, as we're going to the SNES Ghost Valley 2. And the SNES actually stands for Super Nintendo, in case you're wondering. I always say a Super Nintendo European system or something, but that's just me. So, this is actually a very short track over here, as you can see booze all over in the background. But there is actually a shortcut you can actually take around here, which we're not going to take because that is actually a terrible thing to do when manual drifting on a bike. We haven't actually grabbed a single item yet, as we managed to get into 2nd place and then get hit by an item trap to be sent all the way back down to 7th. Already on lap 2, finally managing to grab our first item, getting hit by a banana. We're being hit all over the place here, holy moly. Okay, managing to avoid those traps over there. Waluigi's actually boosted back up the field, dropping a bomb to hit anybody who's appearing from behind him. No good methods actually doing a wheelie over here because of the corners being so tight. And Daisy using a Mega Mushroom, since she was actually behind Waluigi when he activated the power block. But yeah, he honestly is trying his hardest to catch up to the field, but he's just not having any luck. And look at that, Funky was actually trying to attack us head on. Yeah. Okay, sorry. I just heard Waluigi go, "Everybody cheating. Next time, Waluigi cheating." I'm sorry, I actually never realised Waluigi actually says that. But honestly, yeah. We've managed to move up to 7th place, but we are still lacking behind. It's because every single... Okay, I'm just going to be a heads up and say it. I am terrible at manual drifting on a bike, unless I use the nunchuck. But the game is refusing to allow me to use the nunchuck, which is why we're not getting any higher than 5th. That's why. Anyway, on to race 6 now. There's no introduction needed for this one because you're going to be bouncing all over the place. We're here at the Mushroom Gorge. And this is another terrible stage for the manual drifting on a bike. Okay, getting off to a more better start this time. We're already in 3rd. Didn't get an item, unfortunately, but we actually moved up into 2nd place thanks to Daisy using an item trap on Bowser Jr. Okay, there's the first item. It is a singular green shell. And Daisy, I believe, already got a red shell and fired it the very second she saw what it was, not allowing Waluigi any chance whatsoever. But Waluigi being unforgiving to Daisy and hitting her with the item trap that she did to him on the previous races. And I received a text message through my WhatsApp, but I can't reply to it currently because I can't do two things at once. Take this as a note, as a teaching for you children at home. If you grow into your adult age and you want to learn how to drive, word of advice, don't drive when you have your phone in your hand. Because you will not see where you're going, you will crash into many things, and you will not be able to pass anything. And when I say not be able to pass anything, I mean like driving tests or something or other. Alright, so being given a mushroom in second place, we're going to be showing you the grassy shortcut, but unfortunately we couldn't cut the corner too tightly. Okay, blue shell. I am not getting hit by a blue shell again, not after what happened on Sherbet Land. Yeah, don't have to be concerned about Baby Daisy. I mean, Baby Daisy is actually showing featuring moves over here by competing against me. But she's finished in the bottom 6 more times than we can count, honestly. So she will actually fall behind. See, like right there. Baby Daisy immediately got hit by the green shell. And the blue shell is coming right for Waluigi. But he managed to stay on the mushrooms. So he's all fine and good. Cutting the corner nice and tight. And that is the first win for Team Human. Alright, so with that win, Waluigi managed to boost up into 6th place, dropping Wario down to 7th. But he's still got a long way to go to catch up to the AI in first place. So the next stage is a standard circuit infested with fungi mushroom heads. That doesn't really make any sense. As we go to the Mario circuit. Yeah, I kind of botched that intro up because let's say fungi mushroom heads, but technically that's the same thing. Okay, so starting off in this simple figure of 8 track. Waluigi tried to do like a little wheelie, but he got interrupted by being bumped into. And when you actually get bumped into with a wheelie, it loses all of your momentum. As he's taking the shortcut route to avoid that chain jump. And now going towards the very prolonged bend. As Mario, even though this is actually a stage named after him, has taken the lead. Hitting Daisy in the face because Lord knows she deserves it. Okay, Waluigi doing another wheelie over here. But unfortunately, he didn't actually get much speed as he would normally do. We're really not having a good run here, guys. Oh, come on. We got hit by a thunderbolt. Okay, Toad managing to get hit by the chain job. No wonder why they don't like looking after them so much. Oh, we got the, I'm trying to think of what the name of that thing is. Oh, Funky Kong actually managed to hit Daisy. Oh, come on! That green shell should not have hit me. I mean, it was coming right from my path, but it still shouldn't have hit me. Right, we're going to use the mushrooms over here. We're not even going to bother taking a jump this time. Right, going around the last bend over here. Can we actually pull this out of the bag? Can we get 2 wins in a row? The answer is yes. Oh, Daisy was actually doing the tailgating speed. I can't think of the official name of that, but if she actually managed to get more of that speed, she would have actually overtook us at the final stretch. But with that victory, we've closed the gap even more. We've moved up from 6th to 4th. As we're now 7 points behind Baby Mario, 9 points behind Daisy, and 10 points behind Diddy. So this is exactly what I mean. You can still technically pull something out of the bag if you're patient enough. Because like I said, the first 4 tracks were not suited for manual drifting. Well, technically first 5, because we didn't really have a good run on the Ghost Valley. But the next 2 races, we did manage to win. Can we continue it on? Let's find out in the next race. Going along this pristine, most busiest time of the year. I hope it's not the Black Friday, because it's in the Moonview Highway. Yeah, I kind of botched that up as well. That's kind of what the first initial thing I would think of. Black Friday. Even though today is Saturday, but still. So, going along the Snake Bend, as I would like to call it, we got a lot of vehicles to avoid over here. Followed by the Banana Bend, as I would like to call this one. Followed by the Red Arrow Bridge. Even though it doesn't look anything like an arrow, but you kind of get the whole plot twist. Because of San Francisco, with the famous bridge known as the Sky Arrow Bridge. Actually, wait. No, sorry, it's not the Sky Arrow Bridge. I'm thinking Castilia City in the Unifor region. Sorry, what I meant to say was the Golden Gate Bridge. That's what I was meant to say. So anyway, we're on to lap 2 already as Waluigi actually approaches the S-Bend. Getting flattened by a car and then blue shell to add insult to injury. Because the AI loves to play dirty. Okay, going around the banana base. He didn't actually lose position at all there, which I'm kind of surprised about, because you would have thought that he would have done. So, now he's going to go down the Speedview Highway. Watch out for that lorry. It's from Toad Factory, apparently. You missed that final mushroom, well, speed ramp or something. I literally cannot focus here. Okay, exiting the Speedview Highway, we're going to approach the final lap. And Waluigi got to make sure not to get hit by the cars. As you can see, the number plates have got little somethings written on it. The trucks have got one up written on it. The cars have got PAL written on it, but there is one truck, which is that one over there, the one with the Pianta. That number plate will say World 1-1 from the famous Super Mario 2D platforming games. Unless, of course, you want to count 3D Land and 3D World, but nobody focuses on those games when you're driving, eh? Okay, Red Shell is coming, but it's not going to affect Waluigi. Daisy is really trying her hardest not to allow Waluigi to get closer to that gap as he scores another victory. Just in time too, because the blue shell is actually showing up. So, that gap has actually closed down even more. Waluigi's now moved up to 2nd place. Only one character is in his way, and that is Daisy, who is 6 points ahead of him. Will Waluigi manage to overtake Daisy in this next race or the next couple of races? Will Daisy manage to do something dirty to try and keep her lead? Because technically, you would say it is illegal to constantly abuse human players when playing the game. But apparently, according to this, there are no rules. So you're allowed to attack each other with items as goodness knows how many times as you like. So join us after the break to see if Waluigi can reclaim what he was hoping to get at the very start of the whole competition. That 1st place spot. See you guys in a mo.